So last class we have completed nomenclature of aldehydes and ketones. Aldehydes. Now let us study nomenclature of ketones. Like similar to aldehyde nomenclature, in ketone nomenclature also we have common nomenclature and IUPAC nomenclature. Let us study first common nomenclature of ketones. Common nomenclature of ketones. Right, common names of the ketones format is, it is a alkyl ketone. So in this format we should write common name alkyl ketone, like dialkyl ketone also. For example, let us take simple ketone is 3 carbon ketone, right? CH3, C double bond O CH3. What is its common name? It is a methyl. So therefore methyl it become dimethyl ketone is common name. Next, if there is a one methyl group and one ethyl group, one side is methyl, another side is ethyl, so therefore then we can go for alphabetical order. In alphabetical order, methyl start with M, ethyl start with E, therefore it become ethyl methyl ketone. So therefore its common name is ethyl methyl ketone. Suppose if there are two ethyl groups are present attached to CO group, then it become ethyl, so we can write diethyl ketone. If it is a one side is methyl, another side is propyl, right? Methyl start with M, propyl start with P, so therefore methyl comes first in alphabetical order, therefore it is a methyl propyl ketone is common name. So therefore in common name we should write the names according to this format: alkyl ketone, right? In alkyl ketone, so whichever alkyl comes first in alphabetical order, that has to be written first, the next one is later. Similarly, let us take one side is ethyl group, another side is propyl group. So this is a ethyl, it is a propyl. So ethyl start with E, propyl start with P. Therefore E come first, then P. So therefore it become ethyl propyl ketone is the common name of this ketone. Next, similarly, let us take aromatic ketones. In aromatic ketones, if there is a one benzene ring, another side is methyl, so this group is called phenyl ring. It is a phenyl start with P, methyl start with M. So therefore M come first, then P in alphabetical order. So therefore methyl, then phenyl, it is ketone. Methyl phenyl ketone. But now its commercial name is, and most commonly using name is, acetophenone. Important, it is a acetophenone. One more example, let us take two phenyl rings. This is a phenyl, one more phenyl ring also be there. Now there are two phenyl rings attached to C double bond O group, right? Now in this case it is a phenyl diphenyl ketone is the common name, right? Now one more example, take one side is phenyl ring, another side is ethyl group, ethyl. So phenyl start with P, ethyl start with E. In alphabetical order, ethyl come first E. Therefore, it become ethyl phenyl ketone. Ethyl phenyl ketone. So you can write many names, and moreover, this is a diphenyl ketone. Its commercial name is benzophenone. Important. It is more popular with benzophenone name. So this is a acetophenone, it is benzophenone. So these two names are important, and moreover in further classes we use these names only: acetophenone, benzophenone. So this is the common names of ketones. Next is IUPAC name. IUPAC names of ketones. Then, so what is the IUPAC name of ketone? It is a alkanone. Alkanone, alkane plus one, alkanone. Let us take simple example. Right? Its common name is acetone. You have written here dimethyl ketone. No? It's more commonly called acetone. It is also important. Acetone. Okay. Then acetone and dimethyl ketone is the common name. Then what is the IUPAC name? So IUPAC name should be in this format: alkanone, alkane plus one. Then you just count the carbon: 1, 2, 3. There are 3 carbon. Therefore, it is a propane and one. Propanone. Then propanone, that is one in which carbon? That means ketone on which carbon? 1, 2. Therefore, propane 2-one. The correct name is, it is a propane 2-one. But can you write one propane, 3 propane? 1 propane, 3 propane is not possible. Therefore, it's commonly called propanone. Okay. If somebody write propane 2-one, you cannot say wrong. This is also right. And moreover, more commonly writing name is this, propanone. So here 2 is not required, because propanone is always 2-one. 1 propanone, 2 propanone is not possible. One propanone, 3 propanone is not possible. Always 2 propanone is possible. Therefore, it is a propane 2-one or propanone. Next, if there are 3 carbons, now if there are 3 carbons, give the numbering in such a way that keto group get least number. So therefore, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Meth, eth, prop, but. It should be butane. Which one? 1, 2, 2-one. Students, I am not writing butane, A-N-E. We have studied. So I removed the letter E. I removed letter E because when secondary suffix start with A-E-I-O-U, when the secondary suffix starts with A or E or E-I or O-U-Y, then from the primary suffix remove the last letter. This is the statement we have studied in alcohol topic. Right. So therefore, butane 2-one is the IUPAC name. Next, one more example. Come on, write the IUPAC name. First, give the numbering: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. From the both the side, keto group gets same numbering. So therefore, it is meth, eth, prop, but, pent, pentane. Which one? 3. On third carbon, C double bond O group is there now. Therefore, pentane 3-one is the IUPAC name. Next, if it is CH3, here is CH3, C double bond O, CH3. So write the IUPAC name. So give the giving numbering is only important. Give the numbering in such a way that keto group should get least number. So therefore here 1, 2. Or here from this side 1, 2, 3, it will become 3. Therefore, the correct numbering is this: 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore, it is on third carbon methyl group is there, therefore it is a 3-methyl meth eth prop butane on 2 carbon keto group is there, butane 2-one. Next, one more example, CH3 C double bond O CH CH3 CH3. Come on, write the IUPAC name of this ketone. So here also giving numbering 1 2 3 1 2 3 from both the side keto group get 2 or 3 only, therefore you can give the numbering from either side. Now so here on second carbon methyl is there and fourth carbon methyl is there, therefore 2,4 dimethyl 2,4 dimethyl. It is a meth eth prop pentane on third carbon one, so pentane 3-one. One more example, let us take aromatic ketones. Right, its common name is acetophenone. Important, it is acetophenone. We use more commonly this name. Okay, right. Now what is the IUPAC name? So for IUPAC name we give the numbering. So this is a C double bond O group, right? It is a CH3. I'll give the numbering 1. This is 2. Now here is phenyl ring is there, right? Phenyl. This phenyl ring is present on which carbon? First carbon. Therefore 1 phenyl ethanone. Of course ethane 1-one, or you can write 1 phenyl ethanone. Even 1 phenyl also not, 1 is not required. If you do not write 1 also, it is understood. Phenyl ethanone, this is only possible. Phenyl ethanone is the IUPAC name. Next, okay, one more example. Take aromatic ketone only. There are 2 phenyl rings. Okay, its common name is benzophenone. It's more popular. Benzophenone is a more popular name, but what is the IUPAC name? So IUPAC name is, it is a phenyl ring. It's a phenyl ring. There are 2 phenyl ring and 1 carbon attached to C double bond O. So therefore, can write it is a phenyl diphenyl methanone. There is only 1 carbon. So therefore, important, diphenyl methanone. You need not to write it is a 1,1 diphenyl because there is only 1 carbon. If I write diphenyl, so 2 phenyl ring must be present on only this carbon. So therefore, you need not to write 1,1 di. If you write 1,1 di also, nothing wrong. You can write it 1,1 diphenyl methanone is the IUPAC name of benzophenone. Next, one more example. Let us take, this is a cyclopentane and ketone. Its IUPAC name is cyclopentanone. Suppose if the cyclopentanone, if there is a something here is, take bromine, substituent is there, then in this case you should give the numbering. Numbering must be start from keto group. Therefore it is 1 2 3 4 5. So therefore its IUPAC name is 2-bromo cyclopentanone. Next, if there is a cyclohexane ring which is having C double bond O, Now take this is a methyl group. Now, so give the first number to keto group, and there are two possibilities, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 4, 5. That means give the first number to keto group, and you need to see that this methyl group also get least possible number. This is 2, it is 3 only. So therefore, on third carbon methyl group is there, therefore 3 methyl cyclohexanone. Right? So take one question, students. Write the IUPAC name of following. Write the IUPAC names of the following aldehydes and ketones. Take both because both are completed now. So question is, write the IUPAC names of following aldehydes and ketones. Both. Come on, take first that 1. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 9. 10. Okay. So write IUPAC name of these following compounds. Okay, here I would like to explain 1-2 example so that you can, I hope you can write all. First one I hope you can write, it's only ketone, but bromine is there, methyl is there, right? So bromine is here 1 to second position, from this side methyl is second position. So therefore, okay, so therefore give the numbering from the side of bromine. So it is a 2 bromo 4 methyl. So as usual you can write it is a that is pentane 3-1. Okay, then so you may get confused here, second and third. If I explain second one, I hope you can write remaining all. In second example, there is a keto group and aldehyde group. When there is a keto group and aldehyde group, which has to get more priority? So here, when there is a keto and aldehyde group, you need to give the more priority to aldehyde group. So here aldehyde is a principal functional group and keto is a substituent. So therefore it is 1, it is 2, it is 3, it is 4. Then this keto becomes, now it is a substituent. When it is a substituent, we should write 3-oxo. When keto become substituent, you should write it is oxo. 3-oxo. Then other things are same. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a 4 means it is butanol. 3-oxo butanol. So like that you can write remaining all examples. Methods of preparation of aldehydes. The first method is Stephen's reduction. Students, in aldehyde ketones you will get many named reactions. So wherever reaction has name, it is called named reaction, and all named reactions are very much important, particularly for board exam as well as even entrance exams also. Let us say first one is Stephen's reduction. So what is Stephen's reduction? Here alkane nitrile, that is RC triple bond N, alkyl cyanide or alkane nitrile, undergo reduction in the presence of stannous chloride and hydrochloric acid. They undergo reduction in the presence of SnCl2 and hydrochloric acid. This SnCl2 and hydrochloric acid, I will write here, SnCl2 plus 2HCl, which produces nascent hydrogen. SnCl2 become SnCl4 plus, which gives a 2 nascent hydrogen. It means this mixture SnCl2 and hydrochloric acid is a good reducing agent. So therefore alkyl cyanide or alkane nitrile undergo reduction in the presence of stannous chloride and hydrochloric acid, which produces 2 nascent hydrogen. It is in SnCl2 plus HCl, which gives imino hydrochloride as intermediate. So this gives imino hydrochloride. What is imino hydrochloride here? There are 2 hydrogen, 1 hydrogen added here, 1 more hydrogen is added here. So therefore it gives an intermediate CH, C becomes CH, triple bond become double bond, N become NH, and there is a HCl will be there, HCl is formed. This is called imino hydrochloride. Right. So this imino hydrochloride further undergo hydrolysis in boiling water. It is just treated with water. Usually we use boiling water. So in presence of boiling water, this bond undergo hydrolysis. Here water has oxygen and 2 hydrogen. So therefore it becomes RCHO, which is aldehyde, plus, and here NH and NH2 and 2 hydrogen, it become NH4Cl. So this is a aldehyde. This whole reaction is called Stephen reduction. Right, Stephen reduction. Then what is the statement? Statement also important. In exam, if they ask for 2 or 3 marks, so what is Stephen reduction? Give an example. So what is your answer? So you need to write statement. Statement is this. Take the note. It is alkane nitrile. Alkane nitrile undergo reduction in the presence of stannous chloride and hydrochloric acid to form imino hydrochloride as the intermediate. This imino hydrochloride undergo hydrolysis in presence of boiling water. It form aldehyde and ammonium chloride. This reaction is called Stephen reduction. Now let us take some important example. This is a general reaction. I'll take example is methyl cyanide. We know this is called methyl cyanide. Methyl cyanide is treated with SnCl2 plus HCl. This SnCl2 HCl produces nascent hydrogen, already we have written. These nascent hydrogen, this is written here 2 hydrogen, which reduces the methyl cyanide. So you will get intermediate, that is CH3, CH double bond, it is NH, NH become NH, HCl. This is a imino imino hydrochloride intermediate. This imino hydrochloride intermediate undergo hydrolysis in boiling water. So here this imine bond will be broken or undergo hydrolysis. Here this is hydrogen, here oxygen, here 2 hydrogen, CH3 CHO, which form corresponding aldehyde plus ammonium chloride. Right. Now this reaction, where this reaction important? This reaction has important in the preparation of aldehyde from cyanides. By using cyanides you can prepare aldehydes. Then most of the time in exams they will give the question like this. Instead of methyl cyanide, if I take ethyl cyanide, right, ethyl cyanide, here is 1 SnCl2 plus HCl. Second reagent is water and heating. This sign indicate heating, that is boiling. Then what is the product? How to write product? It's very simple. You just break the triple bond. Break the triple bond and write 1 oxygen, 1 here, 1 hydrogen and oxygen. It means this bond become aldehyde. This carbon become aldehyde. 1, 2. So 2 carbon, write as it is, CH3 CH2. Then C become CHO plus this nitrogen become ammonium chloride. In this we should write product. Writing product is important. Right. Similarly, one more example. Let us take benzene having C triple bond N, that is phenyl cyanide. This phenyl cyanide is subjected to 1 SnCl2 plus HCl. 2. Second reagent is boiling water. What is the product? So it is also same. You just break the triple bond and this carbon become aldehyde. Therefore this phenyl ring, no, I'll write pH. You can write pH. Then CHO. It is a benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde. And the nitrogen become ammonium chloride. Right. So this is how we can write the product. But one important note. This is important for NEET and JEE exam. Now here we have written 3 example. In 3 example, SnCl2 and hydrochloric acid can convert cyanides to directly aminochloride, then followed by hydrolysis gives aldehyde. The same reaction can also be possible by using Dibol H. Therefore, the above reaction, whatever we have used this reagent, without using these reagent, we can get the same reaction, that is by using Dibol H. That means the same reaction, write the note, the same reaction can also be possible by using Dibol H. What is the meaning of Dibol H? It is a good reducing agent.